Today, the topic of interest is six signs that you do not love yourself, or six signs that you're not loving yourself in the right way. So, some of these signs are not exactly obvious. They won't be obvious to the naked eye, but you wouldn't realize until like later down the line. So, I've seen myself in some of these, and I've been like, whoa, revelation. So, if you see yourself in these, and you react, don't beat yourself up, don't beat yourself down about it. It just means that there's room to grow. So just become aware of these things and then actively work on improving them because you can improve in all these areas. So it's not like a certain thing. It's not like you know what you will never love yourself, but the areas that you can improve in. So with that being said, let's begin. Okay, so the first sign that you do not love yourself or that you're not loving yourself the right way is this: you put other people's needs first. So when I'm saying you put other people's needs first, what I'm saying is that you sacrifice your own happiness and your own needs and your own desires to accommodate other people. So maybe they're like there could be somebody who's in your life right now who is very destructive for you. They don't make you feel good about yourself. They're always bringing you down. But rather than you standing up for yourself and rather than you distancing yourself from that person, because you want a relationship with that person so badly, or because you want that person in your life so badly, you override your own emotions to accommodate them, to keep them in there. So it's important that you learn to hold your own self esteem and hold your own needs and desires in high regard. So take care of yourself. So that's the first one. You put other people's needs above your own, so you disregard your own emotions. The second one is this: you get angry with yourself when you make mistakes and you verbally beat yourself down. So, for example, you could make a mistake and then you're like, instead of just like acknowledging that you made the mistake and saying, okay, you know what, never mind, I made a mistake, it's fine, I can learn from this. You beat yourself down. So you say, like, you know what, I'm such an idiot. So stupid. Why would I do that? You're such a waste of space. You're just no good. And you verbally beat yourself down. And the thing about verbally beating yourself down is this: all that does is it increases the likelihood that you're gonna make a mistake again, right? And it's often reflected in your relationships as well. So oftentimes you see the people who, like, I don't know, maybe you have a manager at work who's really short with you, who's really snappy with you, like they really get really aggressive with you when you make a mistake. That's often a reflection of the type of relationship. Oops, sorry guys, I'm busy holding the phone. It's shaking. That's often a reflection of the type of relationship that they have with themselves. So you see it in people. So when people are really like super critical with you or super critical to others, or the show with us is it's a reflection of how they talk to themselves, right? It's a reflection of the way they communicate with themselves. So if you're always verbally beating yourself down, then there's a good chance that you're not being very compassionate with yourself. So you're not loving yourself in the right way. So that's number two. Number three is this is a very big one. So you want to listen up to this one. Listen to this one. Okay. You make personal decisions not based on your likes or dislikes and not based on your needs and desires, but in hope of getting someone's attention slash approval. Now that's a big one. So you're making personal decisions in hope of getting people to like you, in hope that other people will approve of them. So like this could be, for example, in a relationship. Like maybe you're in a romantic relationship that you're not happy in, like you're not happy, you feel like it's not working, the vibe's off, and you want to end the relationship. But rather than ending the relationship, you choose to stay in it because people are telling you like you look cute, oh you're such a cute couple, you're adorable, you're so beautiful. So you stay in that relationship in order to get the validation of other people, right? In order to get that pat on the back from other people, or it can even be reflected in the career choices that you make. Like maybe you have a dream, maybe there's a career that you really, really want to do, but rather than you going to pursue that career that you want to do, you choose the career that those around you want you to do, right? In hope of getting their approval. So you're once again you're sacrificing your own needs and your own desires in hope that other people will approve of you. That's a very big one. So it's really the personal decisions. You're not really living for yourself. Okay. Number four. Right. You criticize your own decisions and you criticize your own self in the presence of other people. This is the big one. And this is often shown in people through self-deprecating humor. So like there's a form of self-deprecating humor where it's kind of funny, where like you make a joke and it's like it's over the top and everybody laughs because they know that it's not true. Everyone's like ha 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 ha, it's so funny because they know that's not true. So for example, you could be like, I don't know, maybe you could be like a really buff guy, could have loads of gains, and you make a joke saying, ha ha ha, man, I'm so weak and so skinny, I'll never be able to do this, and everyone laughs along because it's not true because it's jokes, it's absurd, right? And then there's a form of self-deprecating humor where you're making a joke or you're criticizing yourself, but there's an element of truth to it, right? Like deep down, you're making the joke, and maybe people are laughing, but deep down, a part of you is believes that to be true, believes that joke to be true. So you're always putting yourself down in the presence of other people. That's a sign that you do not love yourself and that you're not respecting yourself. Very big one. Okay, it's number 6. This is another big one. You look to other people and things to make you happy. You're never content. Never content. And massive one. Now, this is the thing. This which will surprise you. So a lot of people that you see who are like high achievers, who are doing loads of things, achieving loads of goals, whatever. Like to the naked eye, you may think like, you know what, they must have a really good relationship with themselves, and they must love themselves because they're doing so many things. But sometimes, a lot of people who achieve a lot of things are motivated by this self-loathing. So like you dislike yourself so much that you're trying to make a change in hope that that change is gonna make you happy, or that change is gonna make you feel better about yourself. Right? It's coming from a place of you not liking yourself. And that's a lot of people. So for example, you could, oh sorry, guys, my arm is aching because I'm holding my phone up. Okay, here we go. So for example, you could be like, maybe you're overweight, or you consider yourself to be overweight. So because you hate your body so much, you're like, I hate my body. I hate the way I look. I hate that I'm so unhappy right now. You set yourself the goal of losing weight and trying to build the body in hope that that's gonna make you happy. In hope that that body is gonna make you happy and make you more confident. So you strive out and you achieve that goal, but you find that even though you've achieved that body, even though you've got that body that you wanted because you hated your body, you're still not happy. All right, you're still unhappy within yourself. And the reason being is because you went about that goal from a place of self-hate, from a place of I'm not good enough, from a place of once I get that thing, I will be happy and I will be complete. There's a complete difference in paradigm if you're coming from a place of self-love. So for example, like you've learned to accept your body. You've learned like, I'm not happy with what my body is right now, but I love myself enough to make a change, right? Because I love myself, I'm going to make a change so that I can feel good about myself. That's a completely different experience where somebody's going about trying to make the change from the place that they like themselves, right? There's less frustration, there's less pressure on time to improve. You know what I'm saying? You're making the change from a place of self-love. It's a very, very, very slight distinct difference, but it's a completely different in paradigm, I'm telling you. So that's one. I hope that made sense. Made sense in my head. Right. And the last one, number 6, is you wish you could live life in your own way. So when you're carrying that feeling of you wishing that, what, I wish life would I wish I could live life on my own terms. I wish that things would be different. I wish that I would be happy. It's a sign that you're living a life of reaction. So you're never really doing things for yourself. You feel like life is, out of your control, basically. So it's a sign that you're not living your life intentionally, basically. So those are the 6 signs. And once again, like if you see yourself in any of these signs, you don't need to beat yourself up, right? It just signs that there's room for you to grow. And I have grown in some of these signs as well, because like for me, which one was the biggest one? For me, one of the biggest ones was putting other people's needs first and sacrificing my own happiness. That was one of the biggest ones for me, and that's one that I am learning to do as well. Learning to put my needs first too. So it's important you learn to love yourself, guys. It's a big thing. So let me read the comments, because I have said what I need to say. Let's show live chats. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Any comments? Any personal stories you want to share? It doesn't look like it. Right. So with that being said, guys, I'll be loving and leaving you. So goodbye. Have a good day. Namaste.